Good day, everyone, and happy weekend to you all. You are about to get one of the quickest possible summaries of important news events from the date of April the 28th, 2023, as part of two long Didn't Scrolls daily uploads. Every day, a new episode is uploaded to give you your daily news fix in the most convenient way possible. Enjoy our 99th episode.
A barrage of Russian missiles was shot down over Ukraine, but clearly not all of them. One destroyed a residential high-rise in Uman.
We start off this day's events in the country of Ukraine, which has been continually having to repel the Russian invasion for well over a year since the Russian troops began a full-on offensive in February of 2022. Since then, territories have swapped hands several times as the Russian armed forces and allies like the Wagner Group seized Ukrainian territory, but Ukrainian forces also managed to repel and even push back. As of now, it appears a new stalemate may be starting as Russian forces once again dig into defensive positions along the current lines, except in regions near Bakhmut, where some offensives are still taking place. Regardless of the progress in the war, Russian forces have continually bombarded sites across Ukraine with flurries of missiles and rockets, including on civilian infrastructure and residences, drawing mass condemnation from across the globe over several civilian deaths. As of this day, another wave of missiles has struck across Ukraine, including in the capital city of Kyiv for the first time in over 50 days. Around 25 civilians have been killed as a result of this most recent major flurry of rockets, and several more have been injured, and several buildings in cities like Kyiv and Uman have been flattened. We now head on over to the capital city of India, New Delhi. There, a meeting has occurred between representatives of several nations, including Pakistan, India, Russia, and China, which are all member nations of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, an intergovernmental organization of several nations across Eurasia, headquartered in the Chinese city of Beijing. The SCO has the express goal of deepening ties across the Eurasian continent and Eastern world. As of this day, the meeting in New Delhi was created with the intention of exchanging dialogue over the future of the member nations' ties in the wake of regional and global security issues. So such a meeting also occurs among members like Russia, India, and China, with a deepening the military ties independently of Western involvement day by day.
It's been 40 years since Argentina was ruled by a military junta, a time when those who opposed the regime were systematically disappeared.
Meanwhile, the South American nation of Argentina has received a rather unfortunate prize in the form of its first condemnation by the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights, an autonomous organ of the Organization of American States, over a lack of action on previous human rights violations during the period that the country was under the administration of a military dictatorship during the 1970s after the 1976 coup. While Argentina had reorganized back into democracy during the 1980s and had the junta leaders arrested, it has still received criticism for its lack of compensation or attention given to the actual victims of the regime, such as a Uruguayan refugee couple which was kidnapped and tortured by dictatorship forces over trumped-up charges. In response to such criticism, Argentine President Alberto Fernandez has announced a compensatory payout of around $861,860 to the family of the Uruguayan couple in hopes of righting such past wrongs. In other news, at least 11 people are killed after a ferry capsizes off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, and a power outage in Grenada has left the entire island, Kyiv, without electricity.